Learning a language is one of the most important and one of the most rewarding things you will ever do in your life, right? Let's be real and let's be honest. There are some harsh truths that no one talks about, and if you don't know these, you are setting yourself up to failure or up for failure. Um, let's get straight into it. Harsh truth number one is that it takes time, it takes longer than you think. Now, everyone wants to just like kind of wants a shortcut, okay? Learn a language in 30 days, fluent in 3 months, or even, you know, but let me tell you that this is nonsense. That is absolutely nonsense. You can make a huge progress fast, but fluency that makes time, effort, consistency. You won't wake up one day and just speak like a native just because you watch some videos about daily effort showing up, even if you don't feel like it. I mean, thus you have to understand it takes time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of dedication, and of course determination. And harsh truth number two, which is that you will sound stupid. Of course, you will sound stupid, you will sound a daft, you will sound an idiot at first, but here is the brutal reality. At some point, of course, you are going to sound like an idiot. You will mess up a grammar, mispronunciation, and you might kind of like mispronounce some words. People might even laugh at you, people might take a mick on you, but guess what? That's a part of process, that is a part of progress. Even a fluent speaker, like native English speakers, whatever language you're learning at the moment, was once a beginner, because when they started to learn a new language, they are kind of making kind of embarrassing mistakes, and the key is just you have to embrace it, that the way you speak and the way you talk to people, because the process is a part of the learning journey. But and sometimes it might be discomfort, and you have to push through that. And it's all about, taking yourself in progress, not to being perfect. And you have to understand that. Number three, which is the harsh truth, number three, is most people will give up. Okay? You might sometimes come across some people, they will be learning a language for about 3 months, 4 months, even 5 months, and then they find it quite tricky to just cope with it and they quit it. And the start is most people quit because they start excited, buy books, download apps, and even after a few weeks they stop. Why? Because they expect to be easy, and it's not. Just if you want like to be different, if you really want to succeed, you want to accept the motivation, fate, discipline. If you want to keep up going, you have to just rely on discipline. You have to consist yourself. Don't rely on motivation. Discipline always beats motivation, and it's not important at all to just keep yourself in motivation, because motivation is nothing. And number four, harsh truth number four is native speakers won't always help you. The reason I say this, because a lot of learners believe that native speakers will always be patient and willing to help. Of course, every native speakers, you might find some people they try to help, but some they won't, and others they won't, okay? They might switch to English, they might not understand your mistakes, and they might not correct it, okay? And that's why you need to create the environment where you take charge and find the language partners, work out on your shadowing, and expose yourself into real spoken language every day into your day-to-day life. Truth number 5, which is one of the most important. This is the I would say a lot of learners that rely on this, which is translating everything in your head translating everything in your head. I mean, one of the biggest barriers, one of the most stumbling blocks to fluency is that thinking in your native language first. If you translating everything in word for word, you will always be slow and unnatural, and instead you will need to train your brain to think in the language. Use simple words to describe things around you, in your room, whatever, in your house, whatever. And that's the best way that you force yourself. You force yourself to function. You force your brain to function in the language, even if it's not perfect. Even if it's not perfect. So what I might suggest that what you can do in order to stop translating, to beat them, you have to be consistent over intensity. 15 minutes, 30 minutes every day beats 5 hours once a week, right? And let's be honest, you have to accept the mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, you're not learning, okay? You have to accept the mistakes and learn from them. And secondly, you might need to surround yourself with the language. For example, listen, read, speak, and think in daily. And I might probably say, get comfortable being uncomfortable. And growth only happens outside your comfort zone. You have to go out, talk to people, and you will get used to it over time, because it's all about practice, and you'll be more confident and more competent, because confidence comes after taking action. And the most people won't do these things, most well quit. And that's why these are the harsh truth you have to be aware of. But if you want to handle the truth and keep pushing forward, you will succeed. But if you don't, you won't. The choice is yours, of course. And I mean, these are the harsh truth that might probably it might be worth it to learn all about it and to know all about it. And I mean, if this video resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. And I mean, if you are learning any language at the moment, these are the tips that of course you need to know. And yeah, I mean, that's all about it. And if you like what you saw today, please let me know in the comments, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell at the same time, and give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye, take care.